At Northeastern, we really want to set up our students to win, to be successful, to maximize their potential. And how we deliver on that promise within the information management group is by providing them the tools and techniques to serve as an ambassador, really, between the business and technology. And we provide a language for our students to be able to bridge that gap, to be that ambassador. And so what we're really hoping is we will have bilingual students at the end of their coursework here who can speak both the language of business, profit drivers, mass customization, customer experience, but also speak the language of technology.
Business is more about learning the process and perspective of how to approach different problems. And MIS specifically is that perspective, but kind of with like a tech type twist to it. If you have someone who writes technical code for however many hours a day and you put them with someone who works on a trading floor, nothing's going to get done. So MIS kind of bridges that, A, by sort of having a technical understanding between both of them, and B, by creating platforms through which both people can share their information and basically turn all of that information they generate into data.
They'll engage more specific topics to better understand data design in management. So you'll understand a little bit about databases and how to properly design them, how to properly structure information. Then you'll engage a course around data communications and networking capabilities. Businesses are really engaging competition and opportunities through networks, and so they'll have a little understanding about how that works. Also, cybersecurity, information security will be part of that conversation around networks as well. What students within the MIS concentration can expect in the future, really two major sleeves. One sleeve is around analytics, analysis, business analyst, computer system analyst, integration analyst. The other track is really around project activity. So you have project specialists, project management, IT governance, portfolio management.
At first, working at an investment bank was pretty exciting. It's really nice to be able to look through all the data, and there's kind of a moment where you finally get it, where you look through the numbers and you realize like you can actually read the story that the data is telling.
The Co-op Experience really does provide a richer and more engaging opportunity for students to apply the concepts that they learn in the course. It triggers sort of a virtuous cycle. So as each student sort of goes through a round of coursework and then a round of co-op, they engage in deeper questioning. They engage in more realistic testing of models. Well, your concept or your model, your framework predicts X, but in my experience, I saw Y. Can you please help me understand what the additional conditions might be that have a different outcome?
And it's really just exciting to be able to see people and really hear their perspective, because it's not what you learn in the textbooks that will teach you about MIS.
The kind of personality type that would thrive within the MIS concentration, we like to think about the same kind of characteristics that would be true for other concentrations, and really having an edge mindset. And so by edge, what I mean is first that you're entrepreneurially minded, that you're able to embrace risk and have a higher than average tolerance for ambiguity. You're a self-starter, you're looking for opportunity. And then dynamic, that you are one who has a preference for flexibility and not stability, one who is continually looking to adapt and to change, and also to drive change. Then global, to have a global mindset, to understand that both opportunities and threats come not just from the person next door, but from any continent on the globe. And since business is conducted in a hyper-connected fashion, we now engage in hyper-competition, and therefore you really need to be global in your mindset. So if you're entrepreneurial, if you're dynamic, if you're global, if you believe in experiential learning, then MIS is a wonderful concentration for you.